Welcome back to another one of these free training videos for you so that you can accelerate and get yourself into the police force faster, or you can become an even more exceptional cop. Use some of these mind tricks in your day-to-day operation so that you get back to loving what you do, or you continue to love what you do. So I do these videos because I am a ex-police officer and now a mindset, fitness, and burnout prevention coach. And I'm tired of seeing so many cops leaving the job, and I'm tired of seeing not enough police officers joining up. It is a great career. It is a hard career, but a great career, and I want to see you thrive. I don't want to see you just enjoy it for a year. I want to see you thrive for 15 to 20. I don't want you to end up burned out from all the trauma like I did. And so I do these videos to help prepare you to get in, make sure you actually do get in, and then also make sure you stay in. So today we're going to talk about the fact of people saying I don't like running. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and I do run a program called Police Fitness Prep, and also we have a few other programs that we run. They are down in the description, but make sure you like, subscribe, hit the alert bell so you don't miss any of these free videos. Now, the not liking running. I'm going to tell you a little story here for a second. When I joined the police, I was not a runner. I had a bad knee, and I used to blame everything on that knee. I couldn't run, but I could bike. I could swim. I could do all of that. I could bike all day long, but I just couldn't run at the time. That's what I told myself consistently over and over and over again. I can't run. I'm not a runner. I don't like running. I'm running because I have to. And so ultimately what it did is it slowed me down because I was consistently saying I'm not a runner. And when you say I am, you start to create a belief. You then start to take action on that belief. And so every time you go for a run, you walk into the run going, oh my God, I hate this. And so I was not a runner for 7.5 years of my policing career. Now, I was a cop for 7.5 years. But yet, I ran probably an equivalent of 6 years of that. 6.5 years of that. I think there was a small little break where I took 6 months off from training hardcore. But I was always training to get into Armed Defenders, our version of SWAT. I was always training to get, then I was training to get into diplomatic protection, which I ended up doing. I was training to be a better cop. I was training because I chased people. I always knew that I needed to be able to chase people. And so I was always running of some sort, whether it be just sprints, whether it be long distance running, whatever it was, I was doing it while doing my weight training because I needed to be that better. I wanted to be that great cop. I didn't want to lose a criminal. I didn't want somebody to run from me and not be able to catch them. And so this gets me into that whole thing of don't like running. The thing is that you are wanting to be a police officer. On a bad day, you have to chase somebody. Yes, I have friends, and I used to say it all the time. I only chase people if I'm being chased. And if I chase you, it's going to be a bad day for you. And yes, it's true. But here's the thing. When you run, you build that fitness to be able to chase somebody. Now, I run in pretty much what I'm wearing now, bar maybe this hoodie. But here's the thing with it. The boys on the street are wearing another 10 to 15 kilos. So another 30 plus pounds of weight. Plus you're in boots, plus you're in pants, and you're not warmed up. And you're chasing people. You need to be ready for it. Now, if your body is not ready, not willing, even though most foot chases finish within 200 to 300 meters, 200 to 300 yards, you still need to have that. Your body needs to know what it's doing and be ready and have the agility and the mobility to be able to do that explosive chase. So, how often should you be running? You only need to run once or twice a week. You only need to run a couple of miles, few miles, and then have your weight training assisting with everything. You don't have to be doing it a ton. But to change that mindset around I hate running is you start to actually do it. you start to shift your focus, start to change that language. I run because I want to be better at XYZ. I run because it's good for my health and fitness. Our adrenals are consistently drained as police officers. Whether you like it or not, you're running on adrenaline 99% of the time. And if you're not good at it, you're running on off duty as well, because you're focused on the threats consistently. When you run or you do some sort of high intensity workout, or even just or retraining the heart, you increase your health. Eating healthy does the same thing. But when it comes to running, if you're focused on these factors, not the fact of, oh crap, I have to run again. Because if you're focused on the fact of, oh, I have to run again, you will consistently hate it. Instead of the fact of, hey, I get to run so that I'm healthier. I get to run so that I'm alive for longer. We've talked about aligning your why and purpose. Aligning your why and purpose to why you should run, not why you have to run. Why you can run, not why you have to run. So shifting that mindset will shift that. Now, like I said, you only need to run once or twice a week. When you're training and you need something that you're doing something specific, then yes, you need to train more. But I'll tell you this right now as well. If you do not train in some sort of high fitness level, higher fitness than civilian, when you get into a scrap, I remember being in a scrap only about a year in, and when I say scrap, I mean fight. I remember being in a fight. It wasn't a fist fight, but it was a grappling roll around kind of fight. I remember being in that when I first joined, would have been within my first year. And a guy came at me, he grabbed my leg. I didn't manage to sprawl fast enough, and he ended up managing to grab me. We ended up on the ground. I got him back to the grass so I didn't land on the concrete. We ended up rolling around on the ground, and I ended up getting him into armbar and doing all that. Again, reason for fitness is because it drains you. If you've never grappled with somebody on the ground, it drains you. Now, if you don't have any kind of base fitness or higher than just base fitness, you will struggle. Because when you chase somebody, you don't just chase them and tap them on the shoulder and they go, ooh, okay, here's my hands. You chase them, you normally tackle them and end up on the ground with them. Multiple times I've had this. I had a female partner of mine. She got assaulted as we went to go arrest somebody. The guy punched her as he was trying to escape the house. And next thing, I'm chasing him up the driveway. I spray him. He does drop to the ground, but then I have to wrestle with him and fight to get his hands out from underneath him. And I'm sitting there wrestling with him using more energy. Now, if I hadn't been training so hard, one, I wouldn't have been able to chase him up the steep ass driveway. And number two, once I caught him, I would have been exhausted and out of breath and not be able to actually apprehend him safely and without injury. So this is the importance of shifting the mindset of I have to run or I hate running to applying it to a purpose, applying it to a reason why you need to do it, not why you have to do it. So just reframe that language. Now make sure you like, subscribe. There's more details down in the description down below. We do run programs for current police officers and then also for those wanting to build their fitness to get in. Just apply down below and we will see you there. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that alert bell, and we will see you on the next training. Drop me a comment down below if this helped shifting and reframing the I hate running to actually creating a different story in your head. Drop the comment down below. We'll see you on the next one.